Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying this warm weekend. So for this coming week, first I want to tell you about a few things that are happening in April, and you can let me know if you're able to help in any way. So I have this paper in the greenhouse. I'm going on spring break April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So if you're able to stop by one of those days and just check, make sure that the greenhouse gets watered if it needs it, and then also maybe just harvesting something if needed. But I won't leave too much on the list during that time. And then the other two things are the Master Gardener Spring Expo. That's April 15th and 16th. I have a table there to promote the Plant a Row campaign, which, if I haven't told you about it before, we're trying to increase awareness that home gardeners can bring excess produce from their garden to the food bank. So we'll just be handing out flyers. I would like to be there between 10 and 3 on both Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to just sign up for like an hour or two to just sit there and hand out flyers, that would be awesome. Kind of the same thing with the Crabtree plant sale. That's April 21st and 22nd. The 21st is a Friday. From about 9 to 3, again, I'm handing out info on Plant a Row. I think that one's a little bit more involved. Like, they want us to have some sort of like activity for kids or something. So anyway, let me know if, Master Gardeners, if you need some hours, some volunteer hours. Those would be good ways to get those hours in. So just let me know, or just write down on this paper in the greenhouse when you're here. And I'll also send out an email about it too. Okay, so anyways, for this week, potting up, I'm sure there'll be more stuff to pot up, like these dwarf sunflowers. The basil is all starting to get their true leaves. What is this one? Queen lime, zinnias, there's just a couple of those. There's borage. A lot of these are just kind of experiments. A lot of the flowers are. So most of them I would just pot up in either 4-packs or 6-packs. And if we have a ton of stuff like basil specifically, I have like 4 flats of basil or 4 containers of basil. We'll definitely plant up some of those in the red solo cups. But I'll leave some more detailed notes on that kind of as I go through each day and figure out what I've done and what still needs to be done. I'm going to start some more of these jade bush beans, start some edamame. I might set out some other summer stuff to start, like there are a couple of squashes that I want to start. And then outside, show you a few things. I planted the rest of the collards under this row cover because the last round also got eaten by what I think now is a squirrel. So if you see, I'm getting some windmills, like, the little kid windmills, and putting them in the garden in spots to see if that deters them. I don't know if it will. I'm just trying stuff. So there are a couple of other things that have been nibbled on, but that's why that one is undercover. We can harvest cilantro. We can harvest, look, here. This is what he left. He left me 5 plants and ate about 20. Curse that squirrel under your breath. So we can harvest spinach in this bed, spinach out here. We can harvest mosh, which I didn't get around to last week, and I feel like we probably need to harvest it this week. So I can show you how to do that. I'm just kind of making it up. I probably won't harvest all of it at once. But we'll just kind of see what we can get to. Oh man, I think he's eating stuff out here too. There's a couple kale plants left. We could probably pull up some of these carrots and see if those need to be harvested. Just pull up one and see what it looks like. And there are more carrots over here, which we can harvest some of these big ones down on this end. let's clean out the Egyptian walking onions, just some of this dry stuff down at the bottom. And then we could even start harvesting some of the greens and just kind of marking it as green onions. We can do that. Let's see, what else is on my list? Oh yeah, we do want to water beds 13 and 14. We planted potatoes last week. It rained, let's see, today's Saturday. It rained a ton last night, but probably starting Monday, we'll want to water every day until these germinate. And I'm still like crossing my fingers that they do germinate. Let's thin out the radishes in bed 12. We can thin out the turnips in bed 11. I think maybe like every inch or two apart for that. Let's see what else is on my list. Oh, I do want to show you a couple of things out front in case. I mean, I know that I think this week is supposed to be really nice. So if you want to do some work out here, there are patches of, ooh, it's squishy. Patches of daylilies here, and then a little chunk over there. They should not be all along there. They shouldn't be creeping here. And then down here it's kind of the same, where they're kind of creeping out where they're not supposed to be. So like these are supposed to be here. There's supposed to be like 3 sections or 4 sections along this back area. But then look, there's some here. There's some popping up here, and down there. So if you want to kind of tackle the daylily situation, that would be a good task. And then one other thing out front. Oh, this front bed that we are building here, let's use the compost pile that is behind the shed and just fill this in. Now you'll notice that there is kind of a low wooden plank back here. I'm hoping to get another piece of wood laid in here so that we can kind of build this bed up higher, but you can kind of start the dirt on this end and kind of slope it down a little bit in the back if you need to. I'm just putting flowers in here, so I don't think it needs to be that deep. It can grow into the ground underneath it. So that's an option. If you want some like hard manual labor, outdoor manual labor. And then I think, oh, there are a couple anthills to dig out. I've noticed this guy, I don't think I got it all last time, in bed 3, and then there's another one in bed 22 in the corner by the trellis, which may or may not, it probably will hinder our ability to dig it out, but we can kind of see what happens. And that is about it. I will be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might come in a little Tuesday and Thursday too, just to get caught up on stuff before spring break. But let me know if you plan to be here, and as always, I appreciate your help. Thanks as always, guys. Bye-bye.